What's up, everybody? Welcome to Parks' Rant Cereal Sunday episode number 3. And today is actually Wednesday, July 12th, 2017. I know what you're sitting there thinking, Parks, it's supposed to be Cereal Sunday. What the fuck are you doing? Well, the thing is, I've been super busy on my Sundays lately, and I haven't had time to record them. So I'm gonna record them whenever I have the fucking chance now, and then I'm gonna just release them on Sunday, and that's when you guys will be getting them. Because last few weeks I've been I got my stock of cereal, all the shit I want to talk about, but I keep buying milk, and it fucking sits in my fridge and it goes to waste because, I'll buy it, I'll prep for it, and then when it's time to come do the episode, I'm either fucking busy, I gotta fix something, I gotta go to the gym, just something comes up, and I've been swamped, and I know these next 2 weekends are gonna be fucking packed for me also, so I'm not gonna be having time to do them. So I'm gonna still try to give you guys something to watch while I fucking, go off and do my stupid shit. So, that being said, today's episode is going to be about, boom, Love Grown's Strawberry Power O's. Yes, this is a cereal that they claim has been inspired by love and powered by nutrition. So since it's been inspired by love, I imagine this stuff was a thought process that came between this man and this man and his wife that you can see on the back here. They were probably fucking out in the wilderness somewhere, and he's sitting there like, "Oh baby, I wish we could have some fucking love cereal so I can make our love sessions last longer. Give you the strawberries that you need, baby, as I stick it in you and give you the O's, the power O's." So that's my whole thought process behind this cereal. But anyway, that being said, let's get to it, and I will fucking start checking out what news I'm going to be reading to you guys today. Remember, this is Wednesday, July 12th. I know I already said that, but in case you guys were wondering, well, when the hell did you read that news article? If you guys even fucking care, now you know it when. See, look, I'm opening it now. This isn't fucking anything special. Here's the fresh bag. None of it was taken out of there. And as you can see, we got like a, strawberry fucking O's. I don't know, it's fucking strawberry Cheerios. That's what you got here. So let's dump that in, of course, the big ass glass bowl. Look at my face through here. Looks weird. Gives me a fat head. That's cool. Anyway. Ding and gonzo. No broken bits in the bottom. That's actually kind of nice, except for maybe that one little piece. So, that's good. It's nice to have a cereal that doesn't just fucking crumble up in the bottom like a box of Ritz. There you go. Fills up maybe about half the bowl. So, I imagine since this is a light, fluffy looking cereal, it's probably going to be a floater. Which, kind of ends up being a pain in the ass. Of course, I'm here with my 2% milk because I don't want to get fat. That's what I prefer. I know some people like whole milk. I know some people like 1%. I know people like non-fat, all the other stupid crap. But, once you start getting into the lighter milks, it's fucking water at that point. And for those of you who don't know, whole milk is actually only 3%. So if anyone's sitting there, oh, there's too much fat in whole milk, not really. If you drink 2% and then you go over to 3% or go over to whole milk and think it's too much, you're out of your fucking mind. Alrighty. So, you know what? I'm going to fucking start with this right now. I'm just going to take a bite while it's still fresh and see if this crap's going to get soggy fast or whatever, like the Life cereal, because that was horrible. That shit went soggy fucking quick as shit. It looks like it's covered in like some strawberry dust, which seems to be kind of falling off the cereal already, but let's give it a go. Do you hear that? Dude, that's got some extreme fucking crunch to it. It's a very light flavor of strawberry. It's just like a Cheerio covered in strawberry. There's another like taste on the back end that I can't really put my finger on. It's hard to put my finger on it, what it is. But if you guys look at it, compared to when it was fresh, like here's some dry cereal. See how red that is? I'll put my hand under it so you guys get a look. See how red that is? Now, let me grab something that's actually been sitting down in the milk. Drain it off a little bit. See, look how much the red has come off. A lot of it has actually come off already, so I imagine it's just like dusted on there. It is pretty good. It's a light flavor, so it's not super sweet or anything. You don't get an overpowered strawberry flavor to it. It's very mild tasting. It is good though. Now, a few things about this cereal. First off, the cereal is not like your standard multigrain or whole grain cereal. It's not made with wheat. This is a cereal that's made from a blend of navy beans, lentils, and garbanzo beans. Obviously, there's other ingredients in there, but it's a bean cereal. It's not made from like corn or wheat or anything like most other cereals. And in this cereal, it's gluten and corn free. Like I just said, there's no corn. There's no cholesterol in it, which is really good if you're trying to watch your heart health and all that jazz. And I was reading through the ingredients. There is also, I guess, somewhere in there, it's made with some brown rice is also in there. So that's pretty good. And that being said, since it is made from beans and brown rice, it's probably going to give me the farts. Like, I'm probably going to be ripping ass horribly up in here. But who knows? Maybe something, by the way they cook it, kind of neutralizes the gas byproduct of beans, and fucking hopefully I won't be blowing my girlfriend up all night because she's supposed to be coming over. And it is actually the afternoon. As you can see, it's almost 6:30 in the afternoon, or past 6:30, and so I'm doing it at night. Whatever. I eat cereal at night. If you don't like it, suck my ass. I'm an adult and I want to eat cereal in the afternoon. We're about 5 minutes into this bowl of cereal. Starting to get a little soft, not soggy. Just like that outer layer is getting a little bit soft. Oh man, I got a lot to go through here before the end of the 30 minutes. This is actually a lot of cereal. I do feel though, if you rush this cereal too hard, you're going to end up like a Captain Crunch syndrome where it cuts the fuck out of the roof of your mouth. I can see that happening if you're not careful. But we'll see by the end of the bowl. But so far, I like it. Alright, let's see what's in the news for today, folks. We got something about Democrats will use Senate rules to try to block health bill. I don't give a shit. We got something that says a woman urges couples not to go to bed angry after her husband dies in sleep. Alright, for just reading the title of that, they're trying to push something that probably says that because her husband went to bed angry, that's probably what caused him to die. Really? You really think that is the fucking main reason? It's just he had perfect health, never smoked, never drank, fucking was exercising every day, had a non-stressful job, never had any problems with this. The picture here shows him with 2 kids sitting on a couch. They look like twins. And you're telling me none of that crap added up? That it was just him being angry that one night and just fucking passed out? No, it was probably, like I said, I'm not reading the story right now, but I'm assuming there's probably the years of fucking pent-up stress and horrible shit with her bitching at him and all that crap. He looks a little bit overweight. It's probably a lot that added up. But I don't know. Let's move on. Commercials. The Dodge Viper plant will be closing for good on August 31st. What the fuck? Something about the world's laziest countries, world's most valuable sports teams. You know what? Let's read the lazy country thing. You guys know me. I like to try and stay in shape a little bit, but sometimes it doesn't really work. Let's see who the fucking laziest of you bastards are. Or us bastards. It's probably us. Fucking, I don't know. America's pretty damn lazy. And go figure, my internet's fucking going slow as dick right now. Let's see, where the hell's the goddamn results? It says many Americans are downright lazy, and it's making us fat. No shit. That's you. Most of you, unless you're some of the folks that watch in Japan or Australia or some other fucking places I've seen people watching from. Says that's among they're saying that, and it says that's among the findings of a study by Stanford University researchers using step counters installed on most smartphones to track the walking activity of about 700,000 people in 46 countries around the world. The study is 1,000 times larger than any previous study on human movement. The least lazy, according to the study published in the Journal of Nature, are the Chinese, particularly those in Hong Kong, where people average 6,880 steps a day. It says the worst nation was nearby Indonesia, where people walk nearly half as much, averaging 3,500 steps a day. The worldwide average is 4,961 steps, with Americans averaging 4,774 steps per day. And they say, does that mean Indonesians are much more likely to be obese than Americans? No! The researcher says the key is the variation in the amount of walking. Whatever. In the countries with less obesity, the Stanford research says people typically walk a similar amount every day. Oh, I almost dropped shit out of my mouth. You see that? Fucking came dribbling out like a fucking jizz ball. In nations where higher rates of obesity, there were larger gaps between those who walked a lot and those who walked very little. Among those latter countries is the United States, where what they're calling activity inequality ranks Americans fourth from the bottom overall. If you think about some people in the country as activity rich and others as activity poor, the size of the gap between them is a strong indicator of obesity levels in that society. So I guess the gap between active people and lazy fucks is pretty huge in America, and that's what gives Americans a bad score. Said they say that Sweden, with an average of 5,863 steps, is having one of the smallest activity inequality gaps. It says it also had one of the lowest rates of obesity. So it's just because everyone's kind of on the same playing field, they say that's why they're less obese. It also says that they examined San Francisco, San Jose, and Fremont, which are all around the same area in California. They found San Francisco held both the highest walkability score and the lowest level of activity inequality. In cities that are more walkable, everyone tends to take more daily steps, whether male or female, young or old, healthy weight or obese. So basically they're saying if you live in an area that's like really good for walking, it makes like walking easy or more beneficial. Like you can actually walk to all the places you need to go, then yeah, you're going to walk more. And I would too. But when you're in areas that are fucking everything's so spaced out and you got to drive everywhere, then it's going to suck shit. Yeah, so it says at the bottom, you got Hong Kong, followed by China. I don't know why they fucking doubled that up. Then Ukraine, Japan, followed by Russia, Spain, Sweden, South Korea, Singapore, Switzerland, Czech Republic. And let's see, let's keep going down. UK, Italy, Ireland, Denmark, Hungary, Poland, Norway, Germany, Finland, Chile, France, the Netherlands. Below them is Turkey, followed by Israel, by Taiwan, Belgium, Australia, Canada, America. Then the people that are worse than us are Thailand, followed by Romania, Portugal, Mexico, New Zealand, the United Arab Emirates, Greece, Egypt, India, Brazil, Qatar, South Africa, the Philippines, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and then at the bottom, Indonesia. Wraps up the bottom of the list, those lazy fucks. Kind of makes me wonder, though. Does the amount of smartphones per capita make a difference, you know, in the overall score of each of these? Because I imagine, like, you know, Indonesia, maybe the Philippines, South Africa, like some of the... Okay, South Africa's not super poor, but maybe India, Egypt, some of the, like, the not so wealthy countries, they're not going to have as many smartphones. So, wouldn't that kind of throw the score off, you know, just a little bit? Because in the U.S. here, we're going to have a fuck ton of phones. Hong Kong and China are probably going to, like, those areas are probably going to have a fuck ton of phones. Japan's probably going to have a lot. Russia, maybe. Who knows? South Korea, well, Samsung's from Korea, isn't it? Yeah, so they should probably have a good amount of stuff. Just a thought. As far as the cereal goes, where are we at? About 14 minutes in this bowl. It's been sitting in the milk. It's getting soggy. It still has a little bit of crunch, though, so it's not as bad as the live cereal. That was horrible. Flavor's still there. That didn't fade off at all. So that's good. Let's go back to the MSN homepage and see what we got. Shia LaBeouf fucking ashamed after a racist video surfaces of him freaking out. I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it. Him just going ape shit on people. That guy's out of his fucking mind. That guy's fucking losing. He's abusing some sort of drugs, or he's got a mental problem. He needs to get fixed. Rampant health myths that need to die. Nah. How much teachers earn in each state? Who gives a shit? More political crap. 15 words that we always... Wait. 15 words that will always be incredibly hard to spell. Alright, let's check that out. We're going to learn something, everybody, besides fucking cereal and what my stupid face looks like when I eat cereal. It starts off by saying, English is hard, guys. They didn't even ask, guys, what the hell? What about my gender pronoun? Okay? Maybe I'm not a guy. Maybe I'm not a girl. Maybe I'm a celestial body of sorts. Maybe I'm your celestialness. These bastards are completely not politically correct. Whatever. Anyway, fuck that. I'm not reading it. Let's see. Let's see. Here's the first one that it says is going to be really hard to spell and always will be, as if the spelling's going to fucking change. That's a really stupid headline now I think about. 15 words that will always be incredibly hard to spell. Like, yeah, were they supposed to, like, be less hard to spell later? As if over time, like, words lose their fucking difficulty or some shit. No, it's the same fucking word. It's not like you're leveling up through life and you're like, oh, now I can beat this word easy. No, you learn how to fucking spell it and you just remember it. So, word number one. Millennial. Spelled M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L. That kind of makes sense because the double N in there would probably throw me off if I was spelling that. Second word, misspell. The irony in that, no shit. So M-I-S-S-P-E-L-L. So M-I-S, then spell. Seems pretty easy to me. I've probably gotten it wrong before, but whatever. Playwright. I don't think I've ever had to say that. That's probably the first time I've ever said that word, let alone had to fucking ever write it out anytime. So Playwright. Now this one's not hard for me. Weird. W-E-I-R-D. A lot of people do get that backwards. They can spell it W-I-E-R-D, which is a whole different word, or they spell it like W-I-R-E-D, which is wired. So the problem is that it doesn't follow that whole I before E except after C bullshit. Rhythm. R-H-Y-T-H-M. I can see that one being difficult. That H in between the R and the Y at the beginning would be kind of something to throw me off. Nauseous. Oh, that's brutal. I'm getting nauseous just having to fucking spell it. N-A-U-S-E-O-U-S. That's a pain in the ass to spell. Daiquiri. Oh, yeah. Never had to spell daiquiri, but because I'm a man, I don't really order daiquiris unless I'm in Hawaii or some shit, right? So it's D-A-I-Q-U-I-R-I. Conscience. That one has been a pain in the ass. I fucked up on that one before. C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C-E. So, conscience. Cemetery. That's never been a problem for me. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Separate. The problem is that it's S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E. A lot of people will spell it S-E-P-E-R-A-T-E. I've seen it done. Q. So that one is just a fucking retard of a word. We hardly even say it here in the States. It's Q-U-E-U-E. People, if they're waiting in line for something, they'll say, "Oh, I'm standing in line to buy this product." In other countries, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm standing in the queue waiting for this." Occasion, never had a problem with that. O-C-C. A-S-I-O-N. Diarrhea. Oh, man. That might be happening after this fucking bowl of cereal, man. I tell you, I can already feel it kind of poking out the end there. D-I-A-R-R-H-E-A. Roommate. Why is that hard? Roommate. 2 words. Put together. R-O-O-M-M-A-T-E. Simple. Come on, guys. Amateur. This one is a pain in the ass, but I've forced myself to learn it. A-M-A-T-E-U-R. A lot of people fuck that up hardcore. Alright. Since we're getting kind of close to the end here, there's also some other things I want to go over about the cereal, because since I am eating this whole fucking box... Ow! I just clanked my fucking teeth on the spoon. In this box, there are 8 servings, it says. About 8. So I calculated that out. In this bowl, not including the milk, I'm taking down 960 total calories, 8 total grams of fat, 520 milligrams of sodium, 184 grams of carbs, 24 grams of fiber. That's where the diarrhea might be coming from. 72 grams of sugar, kind of high for a whole... Well, you're not supposed to eat the whole fucking box, so it's not that bad. 32 grams of protein, which is kind of sad. I think if you're going to be making a breakfast cereal, you want to throw a lot of protein in there. Because, people need protein. It's a good thing to have, and, only 32 grams in this whole bowl. I can get 1 scoop of my protein mix... And if I could take that down with some water, and that's already like 32 grams right there. It might be 30, but it's close. Either way, so there's the total macros for this bowl, not including the milk. We're about 23 minutes in. This is basically mush now. I don't know if you guys can see it. Obviously, gravity's not going to fucking work with me to let you guys see it because my fucking phone kind of points up. But it's... I mean, you can get a look at it there. It's pretty mushy looking. See that? Yeah. But still tastes fine. The crunch is gone. Looks like little herpy O's by now. Like I said, they kind of look like they swelled up, like they have some sort of fucking disease. Obviously, my camera's not good enough to actually zoom in on that crap, but whatever. Well, not zoom in, but focus. Focus! But then I'm going to be done reading the fucking news. Because I got to finish this shit. Because that's the whole goal of this, is take this thing down in 30 minutes. I wish I could play music for you guys. But everything I probably want to play would probably have me pulled from YouTube. Because I don't know what the fucking rules are. Because I don't read them. And I don't want to. It's kind of bullshit if you think about it. I kind of did want to read up on that fucking dude that said, or that lady that said her husband died, or whatever. Actually, I can read this. The Dodge Viper plant is closing August 31st, which means they're not making that car anymore. This has been a long time coming, and this is an end rumored, what the fuck? Oh, an end rumored since at least 2015, but after 25 years, the Dodge Viper's demise is nigh. Production of the $90,000 bespoke sports car is ending. Therefore, FCA will be shutting down its Connor assembly plant on August 31st. So all you Dodge Viper fans, sorry guys, it is gone. You gotta admit, it was a badass car, but it always seemed, from what I recall, to have a really piss poor reputation of, you know, its handling sucked. That thing was high powered, meant to go in a straight line. And looked badass as it did so. Those things were fucking awesome. The car has been hand built in that plant since 1995. Save for the hiatus between 2010 and 2013. It says, ooh, the Prowler was also built there too from 1997 to 2002. I did not know that. Was it the Plymouth Prowler or the Chrysler or whoever the fuck they put it under? Yeah, but they made those there. It says more than 80 workers currently build the Viper, making Connor FCA's smallest assembly facility. Not many of the Vipers are sold, 630 of them last year. Despite an enthusiastic following, and of course FCA's own 707 horsepower Dodge Challenger and Charger SRT Hellcats, and the new 840 horsepower Challenger SRT Demon can't help the matter. Dude, the fucking Demon is retarded. Why? Okay, it's a badass car, but you are putting way too much fucking power into a car like that, and you're selling it to fucking tards that can't drive it. But whatever, that's basically the story. Let's finish this off. Boom. Gone. At the end, it was really soggy. So, as long as you polish a bowl of that crap off, I'm thinking about 10-15 minutes, you'll be good to go. Don't let it sit that long because it tastes like shit towards the end. Or not taste like shit, just the consistency of it was crappy, just mush. But that can be said for most cereals, really. But overall, it was a good cereal. Seems pretty healthy. It's not made with your standard crap. For as much as I ate, you know, the calories were probably right on par. Fiber is a little bit up there. Sugar's a little bit higher than I would anticipate it for a cereal like this. Protein's a little bit low. But it is good. It's good. I would recommend anybody with any cholesterol problems, go ahead and check it out. It tasted really well. Like I said, it was made when this man and his wife were fucking in bed and decided to come up with a breakfast cereal. So go ahead and see what it's like to taste the invention of basically birth. I mean, that's what it is. It's fucking O's inside strawberry placenta, and it was pretty good. Since they couldn't have a real kid, I'm assuming they gave birth to placenta O's. So, again, this was Love Grown's Strawberry Power O's. It was a really good cereal. I recommend it, I guess, if you're looking for something light and fairly healthy. And that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, bastards, folks, whatever. And I will see you on the next Cereal Sunday.